Welcome to our session on eating for brain health. We've known for a long time that what we eat affects our heart health and contributes to other diseases including obesity, cancers, and diabetes. More and more researchers are finding that the food we eat influences the health of our brains and can reduce our risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and other dementias. I'm Diane Mason, a Family and Consumer Sciences Extension Agent in Boone County, Kentucky. In this introduction, we'll be exploring the background of the MIND diet and its foundational principles. We'll also look briefly at some simple steps you might take to begin adopting the suggested eating pattern. Nutritional epidemiologist Dr. Martha Claire Morris at Rush University Medical Center and colleagues at Harvard University conducted the research behind the MIND diet. It was through a study funded by the National Institute on Aging. Her goal was to lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease by promoting a diet consisting of brain-healthy foods. The MIND diet trial followed 932 individuals between the ages of 58 and 98 for 4.5 years. Participants were rated on how closely they adhered to the Mediterranean, the DASH, and the MIND eating patterns. They also completed regular cognitive tests. Overall, the researchers found that the top 1/3 of those who adhered most closely to the Mediterranean diet reduced their risk of developing Alzheimer's disease by 54%. The top 1/3 of those following the DASH eating plan reduced their risk by 39%. And the top 1/3 of those following the MIND diet reduced their risk by 53%. You might conclude from just this information that the Mediterranean diet was the better option. High adherence to any of these eating patterns reduced the risk of cognitive decline. However, when looking at the data a little further, the researchers found that the MIND diet was the most effective overall, since the next 1/3 of those following the MIND diet eating plan had a 35% risk reduction of developing Alzheimer's disease. It was discovered that even moderate adherence to the MIND diet brought significant reduction in dementia risk. MIND diet foods include nutrients that have been shown to slow cognitive decline, lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease, decrease amyloid in the brain or neuron loss in animal studies, or decrease oxidative stress and inflammation, according to Dr. Morris. So let's take a closer look at the MIND diet and how you might adopt some or all of its principles. MIND stands for Mediterranean Dash Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay. While it was shown to be more effective overall to lower the risk of Alzheimer's, it was also felt to be easier to follow than either of the diets it combines. Let's explore it in a little more detail. First, we'll take a look at what to limit on the MIND diet. There are 5 general categories of food to limit with the MIND diet eating pattern. Dr. Morris refers to these as mindless foods because they contribute to a high intake of saturated and trans fats, simple sugars, salts, and other compounds that do not convey health benefits. Red meat should be limited to no more than 4 3 to 5 ounce servings a week. This includes the meat you eat with breakfast and the meats you put on sandwiches. When you do choose to eat red meat or red meat products, choose lean cuts, trim visible fats, and don't use the fat drippings. The goal is to decrease your saturated fat intake. A balance of fat seems to be important to brain health, and it is about the quality of the fat. Butter and some stick margarines have saturated fat or trans fatty acids. It is best to work to limit your intake of butter and stick margarine to less than a pat or 1.5 teaspoons per day. Also consider changing from full fat to lower fat dairy products, including milk. Avoiding fried or fast food should be no surprise. It's best to limit these foods to the occasional treat and definitely less than 1 serving a week. Pastries and sweets, including cakes, cookies, pies, donuts, and similar items, are often laden with unhealthy fats, sugars, and salts. They are often high in calories with little nutritive value in return, and they contribute to overweight and are doing nothing for our brain health. Consider choosing fruit to satisfy your sweet tooth and limit your intake of pastries and sweets to less than 5 servings a week. Cheese is a popular food in America. We add it to many dishes and increase not only our caloric intake, but also our fat and saturated fat intake. Choose lower fat, highly flavored cheese when possible, and keep in mind that a 1.5 ounce serving of cheese is about the size of a 9-volt battery or 3 dominoes stacked together. Now that we have what to limit out of the way, let's take a look at all of the great foods we can and should enjoy. The MIND diet emphasizes eating at least 6 servings of green leafy vegetables every week. These include foods like arugula, mustard greens, Swiss chard, turnip greens, kale, collards, romaine lettuces, and spinach. Leafy greens have been shown to be the most important for protecting cognitive ability as we age. It's also important to eat a variety of other vegetables every day, including cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and cauliflower. Enjoy the wide variety of vegetables available in every season. While white potatoes are considered a vegetable and have good nutritional value, it is suggested that their consumption in any form be limited. Nuts of all kinds provide important brain-healthy nutrients, including vitamin E, B vitamins, and healthy fats. Work to enjoy 5 or more 1-ounce servings every week, making walnuts an excellent choice. Beans and legumes are a wonderful source of fiber, an important dietary component that lowers the risk of cardiovascular conditions shown to increase the risk of dementia. Beans also provide protein and come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. Work to get 4 or more servings of beans and legumes each week by adding them to soups, salads, and stews, or enjoying them as a side dish. Poultry is an excellent low-fat source of B vitamins that are important for the brain. The healthiest way to enjoy poultry, at least 2 or more times a week in a 3 to 5 ounce serving, is without the skin and not fried. Chicken or turkey would be the go-to choice, as they have less fat than game birds like duck, quail, or pheasant. Whole grains are rich in brain-healthy minerals and B vitamins. They also supply important vitamin E. They provide fiber, which can help improve digestion, help maintain weight, decrease the bad cholesterol in our bodies, and regulate blood sugar. Whole grains have been shown to be heart healthy. Enjoy at least 3 servings every day that might include brown rice, oats, or whole wheat, along with other whole grains. The MIND diet specifically emphasizes the consumption of berries. They are packed with antioxidants and phytochemicals and are easy to prepare and enjoy. Try to get at least 2 servings of 1/2 cup each every week. Blueberries are an especially good choice, along with strawberries, blackberries, and cranberries. But if you don't care for those, choose raspberries or acai berries or any berry you might enjoy. It is beneficial to the brain. The omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon, canned light tuna, herring, oysters, sardines, scallops, and shrimp are brain healthy. Enjoy seafood baked, steamed, broiled, or stew at least once a week in a 3 to 4 ounce portion. Keep in mind that research has not shown that fish oil supplements help a lot with cognitive decline. Vegetable oils are a source of healthy fats, those known as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. They supply vitamin E that is important for our brain health. Choose olive oil as your main cooking oil and include other vegetable oil choices as you have a chance. They might include grapeseed, avocado, canola, flax, or walnut. Some of the more flavorful oils can be used in salad dressings or other cold food applications like hummus. Moderate alcohol consumption has been linked to improved cardiovascular health. A serving is considered 5 ounces of wine, 12 ounces of regular beer, or 1.5 ounces of liquor. Moderate consumption has been shown to raise the good cholesterol in our bodies, but remember, it's about moderate consumption. As we age, our ability to metabolize alcohol decreases. 1 glass or 5 ounces of wine a day has been shown to be beneficial, but if you don't drink, you might enjoy 100% grape juice. Now that we've explored the research behind the MIND diet, what foods to avoid and what foods to enjoy, let's recap. The MIND diet is a combination of the Mediterranean and DASH eating plans. It has been shown to decrease the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. It is thought to be easier to follow than either the Mediterranean or the DASH diet alone. There are 10 basic food groups to enjoy and eat, including seafood and poultry, getting at least 3 servings of whole grains each day, eating your greens every day, and adding at least 1 other vegetable every day, including those from the cruciferous food group, eating beans and legumes often, choosing berries at least twice a week, enjoying nuts most days of the week, choosing olive oil and other healthy vegetable oils, and enjoying a glass of wine every day. Remember that the beauty of the MIND diet is that you get benefits even if you aren't following it to the letter. So, pick a small goal to work toward. Focus on all of the great foods you can enjoy and eat, and know that any steps you take toward a better eating pattern or healthier lifestyle are positive. Having a salad every day is pretty simple and would help you get your greens. Choosing nuts to snack on is relatively easy. Remember that a slice of bread is considered a serving, so 3 servings of whole grains isn't that hard to achieve. A whole grain cereal for breakfast and a sandwich on whole wheat bread for lunch would get you your 3 servings, or a sandwich and a whole grain for dinner would also get you there. Add berries on cereal, in a salad, or as a dessert. And remember to think of pastry and other sweets or baked goods as a rare treat, not something you should have every day. And work to limit prepackaged and highly processed foods, including lunch meats and bacon. This is a list of resources used for this presentation. I'd encourage you to continue exploring the details of the MIND diet and working to make small changes in your own eating pattern if needed to live a long, healthy life. Eating should be an enjoyable adventure. Make exploring the MIND diet your adventure of choice. Contact your local Cooperative Extension Service office for more information on eating for brain health or general healthy eating and food preparation tips.